Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a brand new video. Now I do apologize for not doing the match preview, the live watch along and the match preview for the Barnsley game. I just felt a bit sick on that day. I wasn't feeling too well, so that's why I didn't want to do a match preview, a live watch along with you guys. So I do apologize, but I felt better when it's half time. So I just wanted to watch the second half, and Tam Abraham scored the goal. That's the only goal to make Chelsea go through. My friends have been telling me who are Chelsea fans say they've got two penalties. I missed the first half. I didn't want. I just missed the game, this and that. But in the second half, Barnsley were the better side. I think this Barnsley team, it's not going to be like the one that we faced at Stamford Bridge when we beat them 6-0. They are a really good side in the Championship. That's why we had to work our socks off in the second half. The first half, my friends have been telling me they've been poor. Ziyech has been poor, Pulisic has been poor, and I think I told them I think he has to do something with fear at the back because that didn't work at all. I don't know what the Barnsley's lineup was, but I think it has something to do with fear at the back because I think it only works. It only works in the Premier League, not in the FA Cup or something like that. Because Barnsley are a really good side, even though in the Championship they're a really good side. So I think it has something to do with fear at the back. But I think at half time he brought on Reece James and I don't know who was the other player and changed it to four at the back. And as you can see, the second half we've been better, absolutely better, in the second half. So that's why Thomas Tuchel is still smart. He's not like Lampard. That's the one thing that Lampard didn't do. Whenever he makes substitutions, he doesn't do it at half time if he knows that the performance wasn't that good in the first half. So that's why Thomas Tuchel is so much better than Lampard right now. So much better. And as you can see, when we made four at the back, we played so much better in the second half. We scored a goal. Now, I did think Tam Abraham was just offside, but there was no VAR, so it doesn't matter. All that matters is that Chelsea are through and we face Sheffield United, the bottom side in the Premier League, and we face them in the quarter-final, which I'm happy because I didn't want to face Man City, Man United, all these big teams. I want to face teams that's still lower. And so far, we're facing Sheffield United at Stamford Bridge in the quarter-final. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. So I just wanted to give a little review for that game before I talk about this game, which is of course Chelsea versus Newcastle United, and this a match preview. And the game kicks off 8 o'clock p.m. today, UK time. And before I start this match preview, I want to talk about Liverpool because, my God, they're just in an absolute mess at the moment. They keep on losing. They're not back to where they should be. They're not even challenging for the title. I mean, I just fear for Liverpool right now. Even though I'm a Chelsea fan, I fear them because I thought they're gonna do it again this season. I thought they're gonna be winning the Premier League twice under Jurgen Klopp. But it's not happening. The craziest thing is that before the season started, I was speaking to one of my friends who is an Arsenal fan, a Liverpool fan, a Man United fan, a West Ham fan, and these guys would be telling me, who do you think is going to win the Premier League this season? And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I think Man City will do it again because even though last season they're being a bit poor, I think they will do it this season. Then I was thinking to myself, you know what? No, I think it's going to be Liverpool. It's going to be Liverpool again because the way they defend, the way they attack, the way they play football, I think it's going to be Liverpool. I mean, you know, and so I said in the beginning of the season, I was thinking to myself, so at the start of the season, when Liverpool picked up wins, I said to them, you see, I knew Liverpool are going to do it again like they did last season. I knew they're going to do it again because their defense is good, their attacking is good. They have got three front players, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Firmino, all these type of players, and I knew they're going to do it again. So that's why I was confident that Liverpool will win the Premier League this season. But then I think it's I'm not sure if it's on Boxing Day where they played against West Brom. I have to double check. But yeah, I feel like ever since that game against West Brom, their confidence is getting lower and lower and lower. They're starting to drop down points so far since in that December. They drew against West Brom. They drew against Newcastle. I think it's two draws. Yeah. Oh no, they drew against Fulham as well. Yeah, they drew against Fulham. Now, if you look at the other games at home, Burnley are the first team to make sure that Liverpool get a loss at Anfield because they went 60 games unbeaten and they're trying to beat Chelsea's record. But thank God for Burnley that didn't happen. So Chelsea Football Club is still an invincible team. Their 86 game unbeaten one from 2004 to 2008 will never be broken. Never ever be broken. No team can ever break Chelsea's 86 games unbeaten one. No team. So that's why Chelsea are still the best team in England because even though we're not getting more trophies, our home record is still unbeaten. It will never be broken. So thank you to Burnley for that one. So yeah, but not only did they lose Burnley at Anfield, they've lost Brighton at Anfield. They've lost Man City at Anfield. I'm just starting to really, really worry about Liverpool. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I should have stick to my guns and said Man City will win the league because, you know, even though I was scared that I could be wrong, I'm actually right. That was my first impression when I spoke to my friends. Is that I think Man City will win the league this time, and I literally thought I was wrong, but I was right. So yeah, and then the away form has been absolutely poor from Liverpool. They've lost to Southampton. They've lost to Leicester. Who else did they lose to away from home? I think that's it. I think that's it. I can't remember. They do against Newcastle and Fulham. Yeah, but their away form is really poor, and so is their home. And I'm starting to worry about Liverpool right now because for me, yeah, I don't think they'll win the title this season because the way they're playing right now, they're not playing like they did last season. They're not playing like champions. So that's why I am 100% sure that Man City will win the league this season. I'm pretty sure. From now on, Man City will win this season, not Liverpool. Because Liverpool are nowhere of catching Man City. They are not. It's like the same thing. Man City, no, sorry, it's like the opposite. Man City had a poor start this season, but then since they picked up wins, and wins, going 11 games unbeaten in the Premier League, 16 in all competitions, they're starting to pick up form, and now they look like the team that's going to win the Premier League this season. They look like the only team. So, so if Liverpool fans, if you're watching this, I'm sorry to say, I started to believe that your team will win the league this season, but unfortunately, the way you're playing and the way you drop points, sorry, you're not going to win it. It's only Man City that will win it. And if there's Man City fans here, they can agree with me because that's my first impression that they're going to win the league this season. And I thought I could be wrong, but I was right, and I should have stick to my own guns about this. So yeah, and Allison, my God, he's starting to be like Kepa now, making so many errors in the last two games. He's starting to be like Kepa. Huh. I wonder what's going on with Allison. He made two mistakes in that 4-1 defeat against Man City at Anfield last week. Now he made a stupid mistake for the Leicester City second goal when Jamie Vardy scored. What's going on with Allison and Liverpool right now? Are they just concerned about injuries because that's just an excuse? I think if I was a Liverpool fan, if people ask me what's wrong with Liverpool, I say that it has to do with injuries, but more often we're just not good enough. That is what I'll say as a Liverpool fan. But since I'm a Chelsea fan, that's what if I spoke to Cameron, he would just say the exact same thing like I just said. Is that it has to do with injuries, but more the reasonable thing is that we're just not good enough. We're really not good enough. That's what I'll say as a Liverpool fan. So yeah, I feel like Liverpool. I actually feared that Liverpool won't make to the Champions League this season if they continue like this. Because I feel like this is the second time, or maybe the first time, that they're not in the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp. I'm not sure if it's two or ones. I have to double check. But I feel like it's twice under Jurgen Klopp that they haven't been in the Champions League. So yeah, it's I'm really starting to fear for Liverpool. But as a Chelsea fan, I'm happy because that means I feel like this is the very first time that we've been above Liverpool since Chelsea last won the Premier League title under Antonio Conte. So I'll be pretty happy if we can go above Liverpool and into the top four. And that's our main aim this evening. A win for Chelsea under Steve Bruce will get them above Liverpool and into the top four. And the race is on because that means we'll be 4 points behind Manchester United and Leicester City. You know, Man United drew against West Brom yesterday. Leicester City, of course, beat Liverpool on Saturday. So a win for Chelsea will be above Liverpool and 4 points behind second place United. So yeah, if Chelsea can get and pick up the wins and Leicester and Man United lose, who knows? Maybe we'll be back the way we should be under Frank Lampard. You know, maybe we can be in second place if we can keep up points, and let's make sure that United fall and Leicester City fall. That is what I'll say. So yeah, so can Thomas Tuchel do it? We have to wait until today. So yeah, I just want to start off with Liverpool and then talk about a win for Chelsea and this and that before I start this match preview. So yeah, Liverpool fans, you're not going to win the league. Sorry, that is not me saying it. That's your team saying it. So sorry, it's not going to happen. So yeah, let's get back to the to this video match preview. I've got the match facts, which is on What Football app. Make sure you download it because it's really good. It talks about your team, your transfers, everything else. So let me give you the match stats. Chelsea have only lost one of their 25 home Premier League leagues against Newcastle, winning 18 and drawing 6. The last time that Newcastle beat Chelsea was that 2-0 defeat. And you all remember that Papi Cisse scored twice, including that incredible curler in the top right-hand corner. I can't remember that one. That was a great goal. Yeah, that 2-0 defeat really got me upset. But since then, we're unbeaten against Newcastle at home. Still unbeaten. You know, that 3-1, 3-0, something like that. We're still unbeaten against Newcastle at home. So yeah, I remember that game, 2012, almost like 9 years ago that happened. So yeah, Newcastle have lost their 7 away league games against Chelsea, just scoring 3 goals and conceding 18. Chelsea are looking to win. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chelsea are looking to win 8 consecutive home top flight matches against an opponent for the first time since winning 9 in a row against West Brom between 1984 and 2013. Wow, I didn't know this will happen, but let's pray that it happens. Newcastle have won 2 away Premier League games in London this season, beating West Ham and Crystal Palace. Yeah, I do remember that one. The Baggies haven't won 3 in a season in the capital since the 2013-14 campaign, beating Spurs, which of course is Tottenham, West Ham and Crystal Palace. Chelsea have won their last 3 Premier League matches as they had in their previous 11, winning 3, drawing 3 and lost 5. Yeah, the Blues have conceded just 1 goal in their last 4 league games under Thomas Tuchel, while they have faced an average just 5 shots per game under the German, compared to 10.1 under Lampard in the league this term. And that's absolutely true. If you're thinking to yourself, conceded 1 goal, remember that Rudiger on goal against Sheffield United? Yeah, you guys will remember that one. Newcastle have won two of their last three Premier League games, losing one, as they had in their previous 13 in the competition, drawing two and lost nine. The Maggies are looking to win consecutive away games for the first time since July 2020, like almost a year now. This is long, but I'll get to this one. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel have never previously managed a top five match on a Monday. His last one in any competition on this day was in August 2016, leading Borussia Dortmund to a 3-0 win in the first round of the DFB Pokal against FC Contra in Tier 5. Wow. I mean, that is a brilliant stat. There was so much, but I just wanted to read out a few things. For Newcastle, Chelsea, the manager, this and that. But yeah, make sure you download the One Football app because it's a really, really good app to use. Really good to use. So yeah, that is the stat. Let's get on to the predicted lineup. Now for this one, I'm gonna still stick to a 3-4-2-1 because it worked against because the back three worked against Spurs, Liverpool, no, not Spurs, Burnley, Wolves, and Sheffield United. So I'm still sticking to a 3-4-2-1. And defensively, we were doing good. Even though we just conceded a goal against Sheffield United, like I said, Rudiger stupidly had to do that. So, but yeah, defensively, we're good. Attacking, we're improving, but we're still not clinical enough. We need to make sure that when we get the chances that the players can come inside the box and try to score, because that's what we're not doing this season under Thomas Tuchel so far. So let's hope this game we can do that. So yeah, in goal is going to be Edouard Mendy. I mean, I wouldn't have Kepa in there because I want him to be like Allison and be like before. Even though he's keeping clean sheets, against Barnsley, I'll still put Edouard Mendy because he's still our number one. So yeah, in goal is going to be Edouard Mendy. The back three, Thiago Silva is still out, but Thomas Tuchel said they could feature in the game against Southampton, which was, of course, this weekend. So yeah, since Thiago Silva isn't playing today, the back three is going to be Christensen, Rudiger, and Azpilicueta. I would still want to put Rudiger in because even though he conceded a goal against Sheffield United, I thought he was good after that. And under Thomas Tuchel, he's getting clean sheets, this and that. So yeah, I was still putting Rudiger as the back three. Now we move on into the midfields. I'll start off with the wing backs. On the left wing back is going to be Marcos Alonso. Like I said, I thought I would never put him in the starting lineup, but since under Thomas Tuchel, I thought he's improved. He's been defending well. I mean, that goal against Burnley, he's starting to improve. I thought his career is over, but I'm happy to be wrong. I am so happy to be wrong. So I will put Marcus Alonso as the left wing back. The right wing back is going to be Hudson-Odoi. Even though I want Reece James to start, I think Hudson-Odoi will suit better in that position as the right wing back because you can see the games against Wolves and Burnley, he was a threat. He was our best player in that game, in those two games, and he got 2 man of the matches. So that's why I would put Carlos Sudor as the right wing back rather than Reece James. I'm not sure what Thomas Tuchel would do with that. Maybe he will start Reece James again, but hopefully he will put Hudson-Odoi as the right wing back. Now the two midfields is still going to be Kovacic and Jorginho. Kovacic for me has been really good in that midfield under Tuchel. Jorginho is starting to pick up, but he still needs to improve. I'm not saying he's the worst player, but he just needs to improve. Even though he scored penalties and he's getting there, I think he needs to be like Kovacic. Just win the ball back. Make sure you do a counter attack. Make sure you pass the ball into an opposition box, and and then maybe you can improve, and maybe you can improve a bit. So I'll still put, excuse me, Kovacic and Jorginho as the two midfielders. Now the wingers. On the left side, um, for me, is going to be Mason Mount. I mean, ever since Thomas Tuchel came in, he's been getting goals. 2 goals in his in 22 games in all competitions. I don't know how many games under Thomas Tuchel has he played, but since then he scored 2 goals. And I think Mason Mount, oh no, 1 goal. Yeah, he scored 2 goals on the Lampard and he scored one on the Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I completely forgotten. But yeah, anyway, Mason Mount in that left wing has been really good on the Thomas Tuchel. He's created more chances, he's trying to make sure that he can do a long shot like he always does, just a short volley, this and that. I thought he's been really good under Thomas Tuchel. On the right hand side, uh, I think I'm going to go for Hakim Ziyech because even though his confidence is getting a bit low, I think he's better positioned as the right wing because even though he doesn't use his right foot so much, his left foot is magical, absolutely brilliant. That's why I would put um Hakim Ziyech as the right wing back. Along with Mason Mount as the left wing. The striker for me is got to be Timo Werner. I thought the game against Sheffield United, he's proved a little bit. Even though he didn't score, he got an assist and he got Chelsea to win the penalty. And that's really good. Hopefully this game against Newcastle he will score. I've been praying to God for him to score, every single game, but he's just not doing it for me. And he's not doing it for the players as well. So I'm hoping as a striker he can score. Maybe not one, maybe two. If he can score a hat trick, his confidence will get there just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. So that's why I'm hoping he can score and improve under Thomas Tuchel because right now his scoring opportunities getting lower and lower and lower, and I never want that to happen ever. So that's why I want Timo Werner to play as a striker for today's game. So there you guys have it. That is the match predicted lineup. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree to the lineup, and tell me which starting in the lineup do you want to see Thomas Tuchel put in today's game. As always, I like to do a match prediction, and I'm going to predict Chelsea 3, Newcastle nil. Like this game is going to be a comfortable win for Chelsea. Even though I want this game to end like say 4 or 5-0, I think it's going to be 3-0 because Newcastle are not like the low. They just sometimes they pick up points, but other times they're just not defending well. So that's why I'm going to go for Chelsea 3, Newcastle nil. I believe we'll get another clean sheet and another win, and if we can do that, I'm happy because that means we'll be above Liverpool and into the top four ways. And who knows, maybe we can challenge for the top two because if we win, we will Chelsea will be 42 points and we'll be 4 points behind Leicester and Manchester United. So yeah, who knows? Maybe Chelsea could be in the top two. Of course, we won't win the league because City are doing well. But if Thomas Tuchel can get Chelsea into second place, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. So yeah. So yeah, that is it. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and hit the bell notifications to notify once I've uploaded. And yeah, there's going to be a live watch along, so make sure you stay tuned for that one later today. And hopefully, Chelsea can get the win. We can be in the top four ways, and qualify for the Champions League next season because that's what Thomas Tuchel aims to do: get back into the Champions League. And so far, I think it will happen if he can still remain unbeaten, get the win, and be above Liverpool. That is all I've got to say. So thank you guys for watching. Have a look. Take care of yourselves, and before I forget, I know it's late, but I want to say Happy Valentine's Day to every single one of you. I know I haven't got a Valentine's person yet, but hopefully when I'm older, I will get one and we can celebrate together. So I know it's late, but I want to say happy Valentine's Day to every single one of you. Just in case if I forget. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Look after yourselves, take care, and peace.